Hello. It is me. The one. So you might already notice a few things. For starters, new hair texture stuff. It looks pretty okay, I think. Came out alright. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. Beach episode in fall. Dude, it's hot as shit outside. Welcome, everybody, to the new model thing. Also with the updated tracking, because I have a better version of Luppet now, which I had to buy a separate license for. It's a whole thing, isn't it? Welcome to the beach episode, everybody, where I pretend to have any idea what I'm doing at all. It's a whole process, I'm afraid. Do-do-do-do. God, I love this track. How you doing, boys? How is life treating you on this fairest day? Is it everything you hoped for? Happy birthday again. Thank you. No thoughts, smooth ram. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, just while I'm here, let me grab something, because I neglected to do that beforehand, but it should just be here, yes. Yes, it is. Also make sure that fit appropriately when the time comes, thank you. Good. So does anyone who has not seen it have any guesses? Any last-minute predictions as to how this will work out, really? Anything whatsoever? Swimsuit? Decent guess. Hawaiian shirt? Do I look like Wendigoon to you? Vice City outfit. I know a guy that does that. Cool guy. He is the elusive Florida man. Haven't talked to him in a hot minute. I haven't actively played VR chat in a long time. May as well move on up just a little bit so you can see my... There we go. It might look a little familiar. Thank you for the sub, Vlad. I appreciate it. So long ago, the second outfit I ever had was basically just this hoodie and like a pair of shorts. Do you have floaties? No, despite the fact I cannot swim, I am fully capable of floating on my own, thank you very much. Does the tracking look better than it used to, by the way? Does it look a little bit more fluid on your end? I would hope so. You know the better thing? I'm doing this in the dark, and it's not losing me at all. It's great. Fantastic, even. Looks smooth? Thank God. We have the technology. So true. I have no idea who's on that boat back there. I have no idea. No clue. Alright, Boris. You can't swim, I can teach you how. I didn't like my brother and sister if you want. Apparently I knew how to swim when I was like 2. And then one of my half-siblings threw me into the deep end of the pool, and I started to die. And apparently I just couldn't swim from that day forward. Just one of those things, you know? Well, alright, Boris. I guess we can show this off a little bit more. Do you like my buttons? Do you like them? Tell me you like them. I made them myself. I think they came out very lovely. Some things never change. The outfits will tend to have buttons of some kind on them. White boy summer. Yeah, a little bit. I didn't want to just stick the male symbol on it again. I've done that with a few models now. I figured this is a good compromise. This bottom one here, drew that myself. Drew the whole goddamn thing. I think it came out lovely. Myself. I like the panda zip. Oh no, this is just my necklace that I have on every model, which I'm also just wearing now, for that matter. It's nice. Hey chat, you know what the best part about this updated version of Luppet is? I don't have to use a chroma key anymore, it just comes with a transparent background setting. Finally. Oh god. It's lovely, isn't it? Alright, Boris. It's a nice view, isn't it? show off a bit more. I don't want to get, like, too close up for some parts of this, I don't think. Otherwise, Twitch is going to have a field day. Is the top one Booba's? No. It is a face that is going umu. Where's my center? There's my center. Thank you, Sebi. I'll be here all night. Or, like, maybe 3 hours. Depending. Getting this whole thing two-tone took a little bit. Do you like the tassels for the hoodie that I did? I made them into arrows. I think they look nice. Quite decent, right? I tried to get the hands working for the stream, by the way. Apparently, the, like, leap motion that I have is just too out of date. It's a damn shame. Quick question, am I donating through Patreon or Twitch? If you hit the donation button that's down there on this page, that'll fill out the bar. If you want to sub on here, or pledge on Patreon, then that will put you in the running for the full raffle for the chibi model, assuming we hit that goalpost.
Money.
Thank you! I appreciate the 10, Vlad. Oh god, I haven't even gotten through the introductions in a second. Or to hang on. So, Chathany. As you can see here, any single $10 donation is 10 squats, so give me a minute. You're not going to be able to see it all that well, but give me a second. Hang on. Hang on a second, dear chat. Hang on. Hang on. It's not going to track all that well, is it? Give me a second. Let me move the chair. Let me move the chair out of the way. Let me just drag it on out here. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus Christ. Drag the chair back over. Whew. Jesus Christ, man. My power grows stronger by the day. Alright, back to this whole thing. What was I doing? Right. This took forever to do, dude. You ever try and model, like, a layered piece of clothing? It's psychotic. Internet has actually been pretty good today, which of course means I'm going to be getting a max of 5 seconds of working video tonight. Good! At least you're here for what matters, huh? Some of you are gonna lose your minds at this. Just a little bit. My god. They actually move a little bit now. This version of Luppet makes them move a bit. It's great, isn't it? Even just a little bit. This would be a lot easier if I had VR. I could just play it in the game. Birthing hips. Shut your whore mouth. Look! Look, chat! The squish! The squish is there! It's amazing, isn't it? What science does. Also, I have my thing here. It is a little bead wristband. Looks nice, doesn't it? Thank you! Technology really has peaked. That is kind of the point, yes. 15 times the detail! Speaking of, Toddbot alive again. Feel free to use him in the server. No idea why he was dead for so long. I truly don't know. Pressing onward, chat. Don't look too closely. It's a swimsuit. It is not a piece of undergarment of any kind. Also the tassel. Using a headset? No. No, sir, I don't have VR of any kind. Not even a little bit. No process. I'm broke, you see. You have Jane Doe style 5 physics. I would have to figure out Blender to do that, dude. Oh god. Welcome, everybody. Oh, Ride's here. The reason I decided on making this the new model is because Rye just randomly drew, like, this exact thing at some point or another. And it's like, oh, I like that. I should make that. So thank Ride for the design. That's him right there. Say thank you to him. Say it. Say it.
Money, money, money.
Thank you! I appreciate the 10. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do it again. MGS5 birthday event. Oh, Jesus Christ, hang on. That's another 10 squats, hang on. Ugh. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Money, money,
What?
money.
Oh god, Conan, not you two. Alright, that's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be a lot more applicable. 8, if I actually had 9, any kind of VR. 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Jesus Christ, trying to kill me. Ha. Been doing squats again, feel your pain. Gonna get a lot worse before we're done here. Whew. Just a little bit. I'm gonna turn that down just a little. Maybe like half there. That's probably okay, yeah? Whew. Sleep well, Amel, Godspeed. What was I doing? Right. On to the next thing. Do you like the tassels on the side? You like them? Again, sorry I couldn't get the hands working. Splendid, isn't it? I think they came out nice. Trying to, like, texture this stuff so it's leveled out evenly enough, that was a bitch. You got me breathing heavy now, fuck. The thigh highs are not completely black either. They're a little bit of a dark blue. Slightly. Chat. Chat. I was forced to do something a little bit nightmarish in an attempt to get popular. Just a little bit. I apologize in advance. Maybe this will be enough for me to get viewers of some kind. I'm not quite certain. Enjoy your toes, you sick bastards. I hope you're happy. You all did this to me. It's not a good time for anybody. Thief did this. I do like the way this whole thing came out, though. That whole bead thing. It's nice, right? It looks precious. Huh. The background music is making this more intimate than it should be. You need to stop. Huh. So yeah, chat, that's where we are. Currently. In our, like, state of mind or whatever. Huh. Alright, well, there we are, boy. It's one of those things it is. You know? Just a little bit. Look a little bit horrible and lifeless, don't I? Won't let me select payment method. Why wouldn't it let you select payment method? Oh god. Okay, if I go down and I hit the donate button on twitch.tv/me, it should just bring up the thing that tells you your username and your amount, right? I think you need to press donate first and then it'll bring up payment method. I think that's what it is. It's been a while since I've done that, I'll be honest. I like the ankle bracelet. Thank you! I appreciate it. This is the outfit, everybody. I hope you're all satisfied with life. Oh, Chathany, I should also mention, prior to this, I have had to make my models, like, a fair bit shorter than I am. And I'm not exactly tall, right? I'm like 5'7".
Money, money, money.
Thank you, Kahona. Oh god, what was the 25? 25 was a fucking bean boozle, god damn it. Alright, Chathany, you wanted this. It's a whole process, it is. Oof. I'm moving around too much. It's not great. Oh god. Bean what? A bean boozle. Are you unaware of what a bean boozle is? You don't know what a bean boozle is? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second, Chathany. Hang on. Where is it? Let me at least post a thing here. Let me get a link of some kind, for God's sake. That way I don't have to show the whole thing. You know what? Fuck it, I'll show the whole thing. Who cares? I'm here to entertain the people and dance like a monkey. It's one of those things that has to be. Where is it? There it is. Get rid of the Smallville Clark. Replace it with this. And then I reduce the size of this so it's not gargantuan. Why is the file size on this so massive? Oh god, I should have just screen capped it. Oh Jesus. I'm like fighting to resize this dude. Okay, so if you're unaware of what a bean boozle is, it's this. That is what this is. You spin the thing, right? And then it'll randomly select a color, which will be one of two things. One will be pretty good, and the other will be the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. The last time I did this, like, ever, I got one of the vomit ones, and that taste was stuck in the back of my mouth for like a week. It was the worst experience of my life. Terrible. Just awful. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Oh, it landed on blue. Blue is blueberry or toothpaste, right? One or the other? That's pretty good, actually. That's just toothpaste. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. Jesus Christ. Good start. Holy God. You should have a Bean Boozle cam. Dude, I have $300 in the bank. I'm not getting a camera. You have something to wash it down, right? If necessary, yes, I have a case of Diet Beppis next to me. It is one of those things, as it stands. So, Chathany, how are you feeling on this fine day? Here, together with me, on the beach. Toothpaste ain't so bad. No, not really. I'd say it's pleasant, if nothing else. It is gonna get hot in here. Hey, you know what's been pissing me off lately about the weather? It's been exceeding the high for the day for quite a while now. The high today was only supposed to be 65. It got up to 70. I hate life. I've been lied to too many times. Sleepy would be nice to nap on the beach. Ori bought rate-obtaining Diet Cherry Coke. Cherry soda in general is very hyped here, I'll be honest. You apply that to basically anything and it comes out pretty damn good, right? Chathany, let's go down to the beach together, you and I. Do you like the beach, chat? Is this to your liking? How are we all feeling together? Chathany? Look at this little critter. Look at him. Look at him down there. Look at his tiny lopsided claw. Minuscule creature. Look at him. He's microscopic. There's sand everywhere, I don't like it. Okay, calm down, Anakin. What a funny little animal. So yeah, I don't really have a ton on the docket besides just hanging out and talking about whatever. So please, for the love of Christ, don't stop talking. I'm bad at coming up with conversation. Will it rave for your birthday? I somehow doubt that. I've shown off this house before. The last time I did VR chat, which was like when I showed off the model with the hat for the first time, right? Something like that. It has been a long, long time. Hasn't it, boys? Step inside a little bit. Don't want to lose sight of the beach too much. It's okay. It's alright. This is probably my favorite world in VR chat. Comes with a few different filters you can throw on it. I don't think we really need to fool around with that too much just yet. So anyone saw the game last night? I do not engage in foosball. I'm at the ass end of a hurricane, it's just rain and wind. Yeah, there are worse things. When I found out that Florida doesn't have basements, despite the overwhelming amount of heavy weather, I was a little bit bewildered, to be honest. Was this the house we watched Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters in last night? No, that would be the other thing. Which I will not mention here because I don't want the feds raiding it. Kiara revealed a new outfit for her 3D workout model. Pinged you in lobby if you want to see. You know, the last time I saw Kiara in a workout outfit, it moved her up the tier list like a full... Oh, God. Chat. This is very high quality, what I'm looking at right now. Like, astonishingly so. Jesus God. Little bit enthused. Jesus Christ. Whew. Very high quality female. Godspeed, chicken. Share with the class. I ain't getting banned today, motherfucker. You can probably just search Kiara. It'll probably come up. Fighting for a crumb of stream over here. Have you attempted not living in a hotel? I feel like that would be a good amount of the way into what you need. To be perfectly upfront with you, man. Blech. Good to know that Kiara's ass is accurate to her IRL. Mary, mother of Christ. You can't do this to me, I'm on the beach. I don't even have pants, for God's sake. This isn't fair. I'm being gaslit. Music's not too loud right now, is it? I would hope not. I feel like pulling teeth every time I need to try and change payment method on Streamlabs. Yeah, pretty rough, isn't it? I just keep my PayPal connected to everything. It's like, fuck it. It'll work its way there eventually. I literally can't find it? What do you mean you can't find it? If you hit the... Okay, if you go down to the page and you hit donate, it should bring up the thing for your username and the amount you want to donate. After that, you hit donate, and then it should bring up the payment method selections there, right? It won't let me connect anything? What the fuck is wrong with that website? It's a whole process, isn't it? Stretch the back out a little bit. You'll understand when you're ancient. It only says payment method. Oh, right. I should probably mention, the throne is still there if anyone wants to give me something directly. Also, for the Patreon, the last tier for the art, quote-unquote, funding, dramatically reduced in price now, if anyone would like to take that. It's no longer 50, it's now 20, if anyone would like to do that monthly. And, have some artists make something or other. Huh. Oh god, I'm dying inside. Reminder that you don't hate Twitch enough. You say this about a lot of things just in general, you know that? Ball. Forgive me, I didn't bother adding the model to VR chat itself. So I'm afraid for the POV you're still looking at this. It's rough sometimes around here, isn't it? It's a nice world, though. I like it. Who threw that back? Who threw that back? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Are you out there, Glorbthu? I can never get any peace anywhere. I'd buy you a gift on Throne, but I am jobless and broke. Understandable. Do 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 do. Send guest appearance. For what, the art? He's gonna be doing the same thing. He's gonna have a Patreon open specifically for funding that. Maybe we can get some more crossover art at some point again. I don't know. Fuck it. You better be a sexy mermaid or else I'm going to buckshot you. What game am I thinking of where a character yells you got some buckshot mouthwash? I'm thinking of a game. It's from something, right? Is that Entropy Zero? It might have been Entropy Zero. That sounds like something that guy would say, right? The umbrella is nice. It is a pleasant experience in here. Bought you a pair of men's slippers last year. How are they? I'm still using them. They could probably stand to be thrown in the wash, though. I have been going outside in them in the grass, so they could probably stand to be thrown in the washer. You can throw slippers in the washer, right? Or are you supposed to do one of those things where you, like, stick a napkin down it, or whatever? I do that? Good. I'm not insane, then. Sen and subtlety do not go together. When we get back to Andy and Lily, he is going to scream a little bit with what comes up. And I will look at him in the screen and I will tell him, this is not the most degenerate thing you've ever voiced in. And that'll be a good day. You're only a little insane. Little. I think you can sit inside these things, can't you? If I'm not mistaken. I know you can grab hold of them, but I could have sworn there was a seat inside these. A lot of things in this game got borked when they made, like, the switch over to the 2.0 version. So a lot of model stuff just isn't working like it used to. Are we playing games? You are playing a game right now. This is a video game. Do you not like this video game? Do you hate me? Do you want me to die? Huh. Look at that thing. I don't think you can actually go over there. I think if you try, it's just a low poly nothing. It's like the boats in Spider-Man 2. Also, I don't think you can actually... Can you? I have my... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. It doesn't like it. I'm not moving right now. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Why is... Yeah. Possession. Huh. Speed! You know, if the weather was, like, stable, I wouldn't be completely against living on the beach. Just as it stands, it's really not worth trying to clean your stuff over. Let's play Spin the Ori, chat. Whoever he wins at gets to kiss him. Have not done a single kiss since 2017, the year of our Lord. Fun fact. Plane was telling you are more of a copter person if you ask me. You know, I've never been on a helicopter. I figured I would at this stage in life. I think this is a pretty good view overall.
Money.
Thank you for the singuloid, Meto. I appreciate it, bruh. Very nice. Forced to witness that Funko is doing a meme subline? What do you mean a meme subline? I need you to explain that one to me a little bit, man. What? What do you mean meme subline? Check Dimitriverse supporters. Am I about to vomit on this screen? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, it's SpongeBob with a remote control in his hand getting out of his chair, except it's a Funko. And then there's that one chick. I don't really remember what that one's from. I'll be honest. Is that Betty Ross? Is that who that is? There's Boromir saying one does not simply, and there's Skeletor lying seductively on the ground. Huh. I once got to sit in the back of a cargo plane. It was kind of nice. The only issue I ever had with flying is you don't get room for anything. Unfortunately, the golden age of flight is long past us and it'll never come back. In order for that to happen, they would have to get rid of, I think, 2 rows of seats on every plane. This is not going to happen anymore, dude. It's a whole thing. Terrible. Ugh. Oof. You know, with the tracking the way it is, you can see exactly how far I bend my neck when I crack my goddamn neck. You like that one, chat? You like when I do that? It is bending that far, by the way. Great. Huh. Have you ever considered a fan mascot? I debated on it a little bit, because Q has drawn mascot stuff before. I just have no idea what the hell it would be. And I don't know if I could run around with, like, a little, like, Twitch chat default face running around on, like, a pair of stick legs. Although I think Vey does have a Pepe that she holds in her arms, lovingly. The way Jesus Christ holds a velociraptor. Sorry about not being able to donate. Want to do something nice, but that AIDS site won't allow me to add payment. Does going to the main site work, maybe? Like, if you axe my name from the whole thing? Will it let you then?
Money.
Oh god, Red with the 10. Okay, hang on. I need to stand up again, chat. My legs are gonna look killer tomorrow, man. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. I hope I don't pull something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. I have to move my chair out of the way every single time because I got no room to back it up. There. My hair is getting in the way. It's terrible. Whew. Jesus God. Ugh. Still nothing, huh? Do you have or had any pets that would make a good mascot? I had a pet cat many years ago. His name was Lush. He was a little black cat with green eyes. Had him till he was about 16 or 17, I think? And then randomly my mom sold him to, like, a farmer in upstate Wisconsin because he needed to, like, catch field mice or something. Yeah, okay, I guess. Don't ask me how I feel about that. Ugh. Eesh. I have no idea if that cat is dead now. I really got no clue. He's gotta be by now, right? Jesus. So you literally got we sent him to a farm. I had to double check to make sure he didn't just die. Thank you for the 10 ride. I had to double check to make sure he didn't die. Because I was very suspicious about the whole thing. Because, like, when I was a kid, I had a pet guinea pig, and then I just came home from school one day and they had gotten rid of the guinea pig without telling me. They gave him to, like, a middle school as, like, a class pet or something. And I was like, okay. We didn't kill that thing, right? No, he's actually there. I confirmed that. Ride donated 10, that's another squad. Hang on. Ugh. Hang on. Hang on, I'm dying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurting a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Jesus Christ. I'm dying. That's evil? A little bit, yeah. Chat making sure Ori is on his training arc to face Senate and the thighs Budokai. I'm pretty sure my thighs are already bigger than his. Like IRL. Pretty sure. Dear God. Ugh. I need a second. Also, to get the hair off the face. Yeah. I don't like when that happens. My mom would get really mad at me as a kid because I'd keep catching lizards and geckos because I wanted them as a pet. One time I caught a garden snake. Never had a fear of snakes, I'll be honest. Never really understood it. They're just little guys. Huh. When I was a child, I had a bizarre set of non-fears. Because I think one house we lived in when I was a child had house centipedes in it, and I just didn't care. I picked one up with my hand at some point, and everyone was freaking out, and I just threw it somewhere. Nowadays, I fucking hate those things. Wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. Need a gun. You and Sen should compare thighs to find out who is thicker. At some point, maybe. I gotta go down there at some point. I am going to give him a tray full of cookies and or brownies, and he is going to like it. So, chat. In the, announcement thing. You know this thing here? That thing? You know how it says there might be chicken? I was not lying. I have not had, like, a full dinner as of yet. And sitting before me is, some cut-off rotisserie chicken coated in ghost pepper hot sauce. Jesus Christ. Chat. I, took the liberty of photographing the bottle, which is extremely large for some reason. Holy fuck. It is Melinda's. Ghost pepper. Wing sauce. This is what I will be consuming with this chicken. I don't know if I'm about to die or not. Does it taste good? I don't know. I have not taken a bite as of yet. Oribot, rate your cooking skills IRL. Like a 7, probably. There's a lot better than me out there. Alright. I have my chicken here. I'm going to choose to eat this with a fork. Because I'm not completely out of my mind. I coated the bejesus out of this stuff, man. Pray for me, Chathany. I did pretty good when I had to take a bite of a ghost pepper back when I, like, first played through, Pizza Tower. If you would remember. Maybe it'll be fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine at all. That is one, way too fucking tangy. And two, I figured the meat would absorb that a little bit better. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, this will be a good time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. The Sen side of the crew just recently found out you are ordained after someone made a joke of you cross-dressing being about you putting a cross on and explaining, well, he's ordained. People unaware of the lore. You know, I am only ordained in the state of Wisconsin. Only Wisconsin. Fun fact, it only costs $20. And then you get to charge outrageous prices to conduct this wedding ceremony.
Hello, Ed boy.
Thank you, dearest sister. I love you. I will continue with the chicken consumption. Ang. It's a whole thing, man. Love you too, outfit. Very nice. Thank you, beautiful. Whew. Let me take a suckle of my zero sugar orange Sunkiss. Does not retain tracking while I'm drinking something, just like the old one. Damn it. Woo! Oddly enough, that was the only spicy item from that fiery combo I bought. What, the fiery Sprite? Whose bright fucking idea was it to, like, invent spicy beverages? What is wrong with you people? Ori going to marry people without mentioning he's ordained. You see, what you do is, you go and you have a sleepover at your buddy's place, right? Along with some other friends, right? And then you wait for them to fall asleep. You follow me so far? And then you put their hands together while they're asleep, and then you take a picture of it, and then when they wake up, you say it's legally binding. Spicy Whopper, solid 9 out of 10. You know, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of, like, potential food items by the fact that I just refuse to fucking eat vegetables, because every time I do, I gag. I accidentally ate, like, a sliver of lettuce the other day. I started choking. It's a terrible experience. Remind me never have a sleepover with you, then. Seriously? Yeah. Can't stand it, dude. I can eat vegetables if they're in a soup. That's it. You give me that stuff as God intended, No, it's not happening. Eat your damn greens? No. Not even onions? Not on their own, no. Again, soup, maybe. I had no problem eating onion rings or some shit like that. That's about it, though. It's a whole process, unfortunately. Oof, dying inside. Are potatoes vegetables? I ate an entire potato the other day, dude. Just like stuck it on the grill for a bit, cut it open, put some butter in it. It's delicious. Soup is good, but have you tried ranch? I think I've only tried to have ranch on anything once in my life, and I think I threw it out. That might have been when I was like 7 or 8 or something. Ranch's only purpose is hot wings. You know, chat, I'm gonna be real upfront with you about something right now. I have never willingly had sour cream once in my life until I figured out this whole making your own Taco Bell at home thing. That grilled cheese burrito is some good stuff. It's not even all that difficult to make. You just need some kind of grill press to make it proper authentic. Just sear up some beef, season it a bit, lay that on a tortilla, throw a bit of nacho cheese over that, then a layer of chips of your choosing. I think Taco Bell specifically uses spicy Fritos. I would prefer the Flamin' Hot Nacho Doritos myself. Then over that, have some sour cream. Then over that, Spanish rice, not extra seasoned or buttered. And then over that, shredded cheese. Wrap it up. Grill press it. You can use like an iron, like a clothing iron if you really need to. It'll do the same damn thing. And then you're good to go. Carrots help your eyesight. My eyesight is perfect, and I have 20/20 vision. Hey chat, you know those glasses that I have in certain pictures? On the rare occasion I've shown anyone in that server what I look like?
Money, money, money.
Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you, Vinyl, that's a lot of money. My God, man. Thanks, bruh. Alright. Chathany. That's the first goal hit. I hope everyone has Elden Ring. Because at some point in the near future, we need to do this now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Time for shot. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's do this. This is rum. This is the same bottle I had on the New Year's stream. How do you people drink this shit? God. Ugh. I don't own Elden Ring, unfortunately. It it happens. Hopefully we can get together a proper group, because Seamless Co-op also has an additional mod that raises the player cap. And I think uncaps it completely. And that also increases the scaling that bosses can get up to for accommodating the extra players. Need to download the Seamless Co-op mod? I need to download the updated version. That's what I need to do. We'll have to do that in the near future. I have never modded Elden Ring. It's simple enough to do. I can show everyone in the server at a later point. But basically, you just download the mod. Just manual download it. It'll be in your Downloads tab. Unzip it, depending on if it needs 7-zip or if you can just hit Extract All after right-clicking, one or the other. Then put that folder into Program Files, should be 86. Then Steam Apps, then Common, then Elden Ring, then Game. It's a very easy process once you get it down. You can do it basically anything. Ugh. My god, everybody. Rum is alright, a bit too smoky for my taste. I don't drink just in general, dude. I'm, like, astonished I didn't get really any kind of buzz on the New Year's stream. How many shots did you guys make me do for that, by the way? Does anyone have, like, a final count on that? Does anyone remember that far back till New Year's? Any other mods or just Seamless Co-op? Just Seamless Co-op. Everything else will just complicate matters. There's some good stuff I've seen for modding the game. Just for, like, visual stuff. It's just, one, I have no idea how shaders work. And I'm too afraid to try anything off-site. And two, I would much rather just use Cheat Engine for things than downloading another entire thing for, like, unpacking the game. Hey, chat, by the way, fun fact, I tested out the Convergence mod for Elden Ring the other day for, like, any potential stream. Very open-ended mod. Seems like it'd be a lot of fun. I wish I could play it more, because unfortunately Elden Ring Shadow dropped another goddamn update to patch some PvP shit and also nerf Radon, and that broke the mod. And now it crashes on launch every single time. Thanks, Miyazaki! Christ alive. You hate to see it. If someone donates $200, would you do 4 shots? Christ. Dude, I don't want to get, like, destroyed on the stream. I guess, though. I suppose. Ugh. Still having the taste of it in my mouth. It's awful. You know, I should probably show off the rest of this house, shouldn't I? I realize I've done this before, but that was like, what, 2022? What are you drinking? Rum. Hey, Ori, check Sen's Discord meme channel. Oh god, what have you done? Is that me with a set of tits and a bikini? Is that what that is? Bizarre. Strange. I will give you 1 thumb up. Which I would give you if I could figure out how the hand thing worked. Unfortunately, that whole thing kind of busted. At least we got sent through the DLC before Radon got nerfed. I'm so happy my clear time was so much shorter than his. Chad, can you explain something to me, by the way? As someone of my, I guess, relative expertise with FromSoft's games, why is Radon in the base game and the DLC the only boss that gave me like an hour's worth of trouble? Everything else I don't think took me more than like 3 or 4 tries. Either back when the game came out or when I played through the DLC. Just Radon. Is it just the slow wind-up? Is that it? It has to be. Is it the weird hitboxes? Oribot rate Mikola. I stopped following Krekov because of the first thing of Mikola he drew. Huh. I'm gonna bash his fucking head in. It's gonna go great. After we were finished playing through the DLC on stream, I played through it a second time with the DMC mod. Oh god, it was satisfying. Oh Jesus. He's built to be a roadblock for a lot of folks. Since base game, he unlocks the other half of the game. I think I'm trying to recall things from like 2 years ago, right? Is it 2 years or 3? It was 2 years, right? Yeah, had to be. I think when I did the first playthrough of the game and I got to Radon, I was using the Bloodhound's Fang. I have no idea why people like that weapon. I had nothing but trouble the entire time I used it. I should have just stabbed him. He really isn't worse than any of the demigods, though. I would argue he's like 1,000 times worse. Ugh. Look, my Smurf wife might have some problems. At least she didn't try to brainwash anyone. Didn't there used to be... I could have sworn there was. Yeah, there totally was. They had to take it out because of complaints, I think. There used to be a set of books you could spawn up here, and one of them had a picture of Kana on it, and the book was titled How to Breed Your Dragon. Unfathomably based. Gatito! La Crichura! Little Goblino! Creature. Do. It's a nice place, right? Like, if this was like... Because technically this is in the middle of nowhere no matter what you do. Like, I'll be honest. Chat, this is my favorite version of this world. I like it a lot. Realistically, could never live like this. I love this whole thing aesthetically. Just floating on the open ocean like this. Big house. It's great. Also, there's a mirror here. Hey, chat, you want to see double? You want to see double, chat? Look, it's him. Look, there he is. Which one do I shoot? Off with you. They say to never judge a book by its cover. Those people are fucking morons, because I already know what that book is awesome. Yes. Ori clone jutsu. Mitosis. Hey, chat, can I ask you a real serious question? Is it sacrilegious to say I do not particularly care for the films of Studio Ghibli? Like, I like Mononoke, and, Spirited Away is alright. Kiki is okay. That's about all I like. Do not think I have seen any since I was a babu. Uh-huh. Meto wants to pat the boy. I have to move it all the goddamn way over. McAnime. I feel like Taco Bell... Not Taco... I feel like McDonald's has done that at some point, right? Some fast food joint, I guarantee you, has had a McAnime type of thing before. No question. That's happened at least once. Huh. The Twitter ads. Do those count? No. I don't mean that. I mean a food item called McAnime. That's specifically what I mean, dude. Also, apparently McDonald's Japan is just making some very generic type of AI stuff. Not anything that looks good. They're going the character screaming at the camera route. Now. Because I guess they ran out of budget for the animated stuff that they were doing. McDonald's is doing a Genshin Impact collab soon. McChina. Huh. I thought you meant an anime dedicated to McDonald's. Isn't that just Devil as a part-timer? Remember when Taco Bell spent a few million on a fake mecha anime ad for nacho fries, and Gowgorder cameoed in it? I remember that. It was voiced by Steve Bloom. I believe that was midpoint through his journey of becoming a psycho Twitter user. When are we doing Seamless Co-op? We'll have to figure out a date. In the near future, I would suspect. Probably on a Saturday of some kind? I feel like most people are off of work by then. In America, too. No, that's still McChina, dude. That's still what that is. A metal band Saxon once did an entire music video done with AI. It was baffling. Is that Mr. Bigglesworth? Is that what that is? Look at him. What are you doing there? Why are you here? You're staring at the wall. Now this is a comfortable spot. I could fuck with this. It's not bad. They're from the UK, so it's not like they have a shortage of buildings. Old buildings to film it. I should really learn to read at some point, shouldn't I? To be honest, your streams are at 3 in the morning for me, so I'll definitely be free. One of those things. Oh, right, you can close this one off, too. Just in case it's not enough. What are you looking at? Fucking freak. Look at him down there. So small in the world. Huh. Thank you. Appreciate it. First time, huh? Huh. This reminds me of the dark times. Will you update the thighs upgrade on the other models? Dude, this took concerted effort and a lot of model and texture work to do. I have no idea if I could replicate this on the other models, especially with layering over the other texture stuff. It's just a swimsuit. Don't judge. I have no idea. Also, thigh gap. Huh. I've done nothing wrong. It's a swimsuit. There's nothing wrong with swimsuits. Swimsuits are not against TOS. Go fuck yourself, John Twitchman. Huh. I have to move the thing again. Where did you go? Where does it go? There he is. Thank God. Do-do-do-do-do. I always wondered what the, criteria for, submitting your own screenshots to be featured in a world that someone created is. Because I think I did that with my ex on a Halloween map before. It was, the Halloween party that had, a scavenger hunt in it. I think those are still around. I think he just submitted them to the Discord server that the... Yo, it's you again. Microscopic entity. You sicken me. Look at me. Don't look away. Look at me. Your time is at an end. The future is now, old man. Ugh. What a sickening display. Self-cessed arc begins. You know, I might be interested in that self-cessed game Nemly made before Andy and Lily. It's just, I think that's been scrubbed from the face of the internet after the harassment she got. Huh. Jamie, pull up Confronting Yourself. Is that a Friday Night Funkin'? That's a Friday Night Funkin' mod, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You know, I respect the devs a lot for just putting that game's source code out and saying, make whatever the fuck you want. And then I look at the things people have made with it. There's some very good tracks out there, and then I have to look at dumb bullshit like Peter Griffin running away from death. While the, like... What was the name of the thing Adult Swim did? Pibby? The, like, generic-looking creepypasta cartoon they're totally gonna make at some point. And I go, this was not worth it. Or I remember that time I thought you made a picture of yourself holding yourself up. Vaguely? I think? That cartoon got shit-canned. They were never going to make that, dude. Never, not once. Refuse to believe anyone would have been stupid enough to greenlight something like that. Because when I think, oh yeah, big crossover, lots of characters, I think of, yes, I want to see Fred Flintstone get garbled up by the machine noise. Putzes. After all the marketing they did for it, apparently a lot of it got canned partway through season being made. Good. It looked like a viral picture that had been taken out of context and meme. Do you have that laying around somewhere? I actually don't really remember. Plus the creator wiped her games off the internet, would have enjoyed playing those. What, Nemly? Yeah, probably. I remember they took Dragon Ball assets for it. Sign of good quality. If Velma got greenlit, anything is possible. Velma was made out of spite. And nothing else. Good music. This is just like part of a playlist that's in a video. No ads running on this thing, by the way. Great. Surf, sand, and games. Relaxing tropical / beach music from video games with ocean waves. Good. Would recommend. For all your needs. Hopefully it gets the Acolyte treatment. A lot of things deserve the Acolyte treatment, quite frankly. Twitter users losing their mind that a show they didn't watch got cancelled. If anything approaching the number of people that signed that dumb as shit petition actually watched the show, it wouldn't have gotten cancelled in the first place. They're lying. They're gaslighting you. All of them. Higher-ups greenlighting shows for people that like things on Twitter and then don't actually support anything. It's great. What be this that I am beholden to now? Oh, that one. That's the one she's talking about. It's the one where the, like, tall redhead is holding up the short brunette chick against the wall. I think I've seen this whole thing. Good video. Oribot, rate that one specific picture of Andy enjoying some milk all of us cultured people were tagged in today. Like a 9. Pretty high up there. Anyone with Renew the Acolyte in their Twitter name and/or bio should not be allowed to call anything and/or anyone mid. I think mid is being generous. My god, they finally did it. They made the worst thing with this franchise's name on it. How did you do it? Trying to find the image you made where I thought it was parodying that, but it wasn't. There's a few things that could have been. Nothing springing to mind off the top of my head, though. That one pic of the Croc OC from Voices of the Void the other day was pretty keynote. Yeah, it was. What's her name? Monique? Now that's some quality shit right there. Why is this door so tall, by the way? Right, what was I saying before? Chat. So, like, all the old models, all of them, right? This one included right here? These are all shorter than I am. I had to make them that way because for some reason, this is like roughly the average height of models in VR chat. Back when I cared about that, like, specific thing. So this model that you are seeing right now is actually the proper height of 5'7". And I'm just towering over myself now. It's amazing. I'm gonna send it to a certain someone. I'm gonna do it. Tag it with the words absolutely famished. Dimitri sized. No, I think it's still taller than that. Amazon gift card being hella gay. Amazon is pretty gay. I'm an inch taller than you. So is my sister. Nice new model. Thank you. Appreciate it. I worked very hard on it. And like... Oh god, I don't want to go back to the padded room. Get me out of here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The door's gone. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, God. I need to find a way out. Oh, Jesus. Where's the respawn button? There used to be a respawn button. What happened to it? I swore it was here somewhere. They put you in the Hat Man room. There absolutely used to be a respawn. There you are. I'm blind. If you think the rest of chat would appreciate my silly mistake, feel free to show them the pictures. You know, you say the pictures, and that's pretty broad considering the things that I have saved still. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm dying inside. Oh, that one! The Max Payne 2 thumbnail. I'm still very happy with that thumbnail. I think it came out very good. It's very nice, right? Got 3 inches on you, likely in 2 ways. You're probably not wrong. When I was like an infant, I had like dire lung problems, so they injected me with steroids as a little babu. And that would explain a few things, quite frankly. You sicken me. Huh. Do 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 do. I like that some of the Mikola art depicts him as the usual short femboy, but that man is like 12 feet tall. He's 12 feet tall by the time you get to him. Before that, he was just normal size. You know, like he's depicted as in the statues you can find throughout the game. It's just that when you turn into literal God, you get like a few feet onto you. God knew I'd be too powerful if he didn't nerf me into being mid. I am confusion. It's okay, you're only female. Chat, you want to hang out at the bottom of the ocean with me? Wow! It's just like my favorite game. Sonic Adventure. Do 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 do. Why was Tails so happy about saving the city when everyone in that city was assuredly dead from the flood? What is wrong with him? Is he stupid? Doot doot doot. The ocean is really cool. You know that? If I was just a little bit more autistic, I probably would have become a marine biologist or something. I feel like that's a route I could have gone down fairly easily. He's a big fella, he is. Man, don't ever get near hammerheads. The, rule of thumb for sharks are, don't go anywhere near tiger sharks and hammerheads, right? Beyond that, they're basically just dogs. Yeah. It's a shame I can't fly in this map, huh? Tiger sharks are mostly fine. Are they? I always heard they eat fucking anything. You're thinking of bull sharks. I might be. Get near a lemon shark, they get jealous if you pet another lemon shark. They are dogs. Would you, the 12-foot-tall Mikola? No. I don't reckon I would, to be honest. I went swimming with sharks. To be fair, most of these sharks were milk-tooth sharks. That sounds very tame. Even Jaws gave great whites specifically, a bad rap, didn't it? Great whites are, fairly docile, aren't they? If you ever see a shark coming towards you, if you're in the ocean, you're supposed to, not swim away from it, right? Otherwise, it's like a dog chasing a car. It's just stay there and stare at it. If you think it's getting a little bit too close, you can just, push your hand down on its nose. Would be a very different world if Jaws was about that fucking thing right there. It probably should have been, right? Those things will kill you. Those things are monsters. Generational evil. Ugh. They did make a movie like that, Orca. I think I remember that. I never watched it myself. I just think Animal Planet's Most Extreme talked about it before. Killer whales are killers! Shock! I know, right? You know, Chathany, I've been ignoring this, ghost pepper chicken for too long now. Let me, take another proper-sized sample if I can cut into it enough. Hang on. Hang on. I'm doing it. Oh, God. My relationship with, proper methods of spice is never a matter of how spicy it is. It's just I don't like the taste of them. Too much tang. That's a big fella, it is. Main thing I remember is that they had a scene with an orca fetus. That sounds awful. Dolphins should be shot on sight. Wasn't Dimitri, raped by a dolphin as a child? He's told that story before, right? Am I misremembering that? He was at, SeaWorld or something, yes? Attempted. Okay. Dolphins are horrible rape monsters. So are ducks, I think. Jesus Christ, that's a big motherfucker. Look at him up there. He loves it. That's one big man, baby. Man. Chad, I should buy a submarine. Just become a complete recluse. I could find anything my heart's desire. Hey, Chad, does anyone own the wreckage of the Titanic? That's the thing that ate Pinocchio. Looks longer than that, actually. No? Would I get into any kind of legal trouble if I had a big submarine with, like, a big set of claws attached to it, right? And I just went and I took the Titanic wreckage? Would anyone stop me? Is that completely legal? I think so? Why has no one done this? Bunch of pansies? This is a bizarre timeline, man. You know that? Absolutely ludicrous. The Titanic is wreckage, so it's not under any legal fees for grabbing. There's not much left to take. What if I just want the metal? Chat, what if I stole the metal of the Titanic wreckage and used it to make another boat? I have a fear of being underwater. That's okay, I can't swim anyway. When I become God Emperor of humanity for life, I won't have to worry about needing to breathe, or the pressure of the ocean. Steal the bit with the name like people do with street signs. You know, I thought that was a manta ray, but it has like a big open mouth. Do they have those? Like, really look at it. Can't quite tell. Can you? They can? I've never seen a manta ray with a big open mouth. He's pogging. He loves it. Strange series of events. Stingrays are closed mouths. You just love that corner, don't you? Good view from this side, too. Pretty okay. Chanthony, do you ever think about the fact we're now past the year C-Lab 2021 took place in? Still no livable C-Lab. Still not more commonplace. New from the director James Cameron, the son of Titanic. This time it's personal. I've owned snapping turtles before as pets, never bit because they were babs at the time. I think one of my half-siblings nearly got his finger bitten off by a snapping turtle once. I think. Because he just decided it'd be a good idea to go, like, grab a snapping turtle out of a river. That guy was a fucking moron. Titanic 2, Jack is back. This summer. View's not bad from here either. Pretty okay, isn't it? These snapping turtles were on the road and one on a tree. One of them was covered in oil or something. Chanthony? Every single one of those commercials where they, like, clean a duck of oil, every single one of those, without exception, they put the oil on the duck first, right? Like, all of them, without exception? I feel like that has to be the case, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Alright, we gotta do cameras rolling. Go get the baby. Yeah, they dunked those bitches. Good to know. I saw one for, like, detergent once, where they're like, yeah, you can wash oil off of this duck. Like, you put the oil on that duck! Who markets detergent like this? There been any big discoveries about the ocean lately? I know Thief's like way too into space. Anything going on with the deep ocean lately? Did they ever find that gargantuan jellyfish? They had to have by now, right? Amoral psychopaths from Twitter. You're not wrong. I really just can't go over how cool this one looks. Giant jellyfish, high-tier cryptid. Pretty alright. I think I can even... Yeah, I can totally walk on the water. I think the collision for the map geometry is not the same across the board for each one of these. But for whatever reason, they just let you walk onto the ocean in this one. In September 2024, scientists discovered more than 50... I'm falling out of the map. Goodbye, cruel world! Farewell! I think just had an out-of-body experience. In September 2024, scientists discovered more than 50 new species in the Pacific Ocean near Easter Island. Alright, do any of them look cool? Did they ever find that, like, giant shark that's, like, a few hundred years old? They had to have by now, right? Like, they found it on camera, but did they actually find it? Maybe the oldest living thing on the planet? Among them, at least? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I looked back into Lobby. Ender has already made another Kiara model. Jesus fucking... Dear God. Does that guy just have a map in this game where he uploads his models, by the way other people do, or do I have to, like, give him money for that? Because Jesus Christ. Whew. I have a dire need, my guy. A few of them? Why does that man have a face? Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. I need to show the good people this one because it's important. Chat, why does this man have a face? Look at him. Why does he look like that? Angie. So he can show his displeasure at your ignorance. He's built like a Nintendo fish. It's a pretty good descriptor. Huh. Psychotic species, quite frankly. Do. Ah, stretch the back out a little bit. You'll understand when you're ancient. In Lobby Ori. Oh yeah, there's that shark. 500 years old. Jesus God. You thought turtles lived too long. Why is it only that shark that's that old? Nemo's angry sport jock cousin. You know, I never saw Finding Dory. Was it every bit as mediocre as I suspected it would be? My back already hurts, but that's probably because of my height. Could be. He's older than America. I deserve to have this view. I deserve to look out onto the open ocean like this. This would be beautiful. Yeah, we can have a look at these quick. We're not going to stick with them because, like, the whole theme that I'm going for right now. But there's also this one. It's okay. It's alright. Needs a little bit more oomph to it. Then there's this one. Winter's pretty good. Got a nice frozen pond out front. It's alright. I tend to like the snow. Big fan of winter, quite frankly. The whole mountainside villa type of deal. Complete with rain effects. Going down the windows. If I lived in a more rural area, this would basically be my frack yard. Assumedly. There are too many cat girls and wolf girls. We need more shark girls. Big fan of girls. I live in a rural area. It's a fucking swamp over here. That tends to be the case with a lot of things. I don't like that he has to pog at me like this. I really don't. It's a shame I can't get out of bounds here. Man! I should be inside the ocean right now. Free of constraints. Yandere's sexual pest dolphin girlfriend. This man's thinking 5D chess. He's enjoying every second of it. And don't forget, sister. That too. Very crucial to the whole thing. I should probably keep eating this, like, ghost pepper chicken, shouldn't I? I should probably do that. It's soaking in a little bit better now, at least. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I don't like it. It's not a good time, but I must press on. Jesus God, man. Donkey Kong Country returns music. Big fan of Donkey Kong Country. I really should stream Donkey Kong at some point, shouldn't I? Go get some milk? No. Milk is the coward solution. Blech. Lots of Warhammer games on sale. Trying to capitalize on that new release. What about titty juice, Ori? I don't have any titties to juice. Ma. The darkness approaches again. My birthday cake is in the fridge right now. It is not one that I made. It is a, dark chocolate, cream, and raspberry cake. Sounds heavenly. Is it good? I have to assume. I will take a slice of it before we end, whenever that is. I'm just gonna kind of keep doing this until we all get bored. Ugh. Ow, too full. Grab that cake and add ice cream. Now you're thinking ahead. Titty what? Milk. Milk. Malk. Now with vitamin R. Top 3 matches from the last 5 years. Omega Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom 17. Ryan versus Ospreay. Ospreay's making this list a lot. And then... I'll be honest, I really liked Walter, Sheamus, Gunther. No, it was Sheamus, Walter, and McIntyre. That's what it was. Why did I say his name twice? I liked it a lot. It was the best WWE match I'd seen in at least a decade. I need to go back and watch the match between AJ and Cody at some point, because I hear good things about that too. Gunther and Walter would be a great tag team. I'll pat the boy Meto. There you go. I really wish I could track down my SmackDown vs. Raw games, dude. Don't think we ever heard your favorite wrestlers. I think I put together a list at some point. Let me see if I can have it still. I might still have it saved. Albeit this was made before Punk fell off. Before he started acting like a prima donna. There's some things here I need to get rid of too, just to save myself some space. Maybe on your stream tier listing? Mandatory top 5 from every wrestler under threat of ban. Where did I have this saved? Would I have it here? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I found it. I found it. Hang on. I have to resize it. Hang on a second. I have to do a thing here. Maybe just a little bit shorter. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Here's mine. I feel pretty strongly about all this. The only thing I'd have to rethink is Punk. That's it. Now that's just under a modern context thing. He used to be very good, and then he started whining about everything that happens in life. I miss Eddie every day, bro. Every goddamn day. Deserved better. Can you imagine what a different timeline it would be in if he didn't die? Or even if he had the heart attack and he just lived? Dude, hearing that Chavo found him still alive and he died in his arms, that's heartbreaking. Like, absolutely fucking awful. That first Forbidden Door is still pretty goated, dude. It's still pretty good. Benoit incident never happening. More than likely, yeah. Unless you think Kevin Sullivan killed him, in which case, I don't know, go off, I guess. Fuck it. Every time I get reminded that the anonymous Raw general manager gimmick happened, I can feel the bile rising from my tummy. Terrible. Awful. Ugh. What a time to be alive, huh? Huh. Don't understand the hate Ken Anderson gets these days. I thought he was awesome. I've always liked Kennedy. Always have. Thought he had a lot of potential, and he just never really got to use it for anything. He might have had a really, really good run in WWE. It's just, when he came back that one time, he botched one thing, and Orton made a fucking complaint to Vince. And got him kicked out of the company, again. After one night. Singular. Man had way too much pull in that locker room. Way too much. He had his best matches with Kurt Angle. I'm glad I got to see one of those matches in person. There's a lot of strong what-ifs you can do with wrestling. A lot of strong ones. I think about what would happen if Kurt never left. Never went to TNA at all. He just took some time off. Took like 4 months. Or maybe a year. Came back stronger than ever. Because by the time he came back, I think Cena would have been well into the having the title way too goddamn long era. Having Angle be the one to dethrone Cena probably would have been kind of appropriate. Turns out giving a green 20-year-old a mega push was a bad idea. Tends to be. Planted into secondary lobby. What's the tier list? I need to find this. Very specific. There it is. Alright, hang on. Why are there so many ads on this goddamn website? Okay, hang on. Hang on. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. I need to do this. Right? And then I need to do... like this. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me bring myself to the side here, quick. Like right now, just right appropriately. 1 second on this. Okay. We're doing this. This is only current. I can work with this. I don't know if I can break this down into exacts, but I can at least get the tiers down. Okay, well, first of all. Fucking whiner. Okay. You. Absolutely, without question, deserves more, will always be my guy. I miss him dearly. There. Adam, gonna have to stick you in the B tier, buddy. AJ, strong A tier. Braun's probably a B tier. Claudio, A tier. Cody, he's doing the best run of his career right now. I think on his own, he's at the highest end of B tier you can probably manage. Darby, A. Randy's okay, I guess. Rock, he's okay, I guess. Yeah, my guy. Dominic, pretty good B. Pretty good, I'd say. Not that bad. Joe, A. My boy. You too? You go here. Absolutely. There you are. Penta, A. Seth, he's fine. LA goes here. You go here. You go here. Same with Swerve. Absolute S. He's fine. Go here. You go here. Strong A. He's also just fine. Sammy goes an A. I think that's pretty okay. I think that's alright. Oribot, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Ask me in another 6 months. Went to run some laundry and I seem to have missed a lot, but this. It is exactly what it looks like. Huh. What is this? Sorry, I was, tabbed into full screen on my regular thing. Did you hear that Elder Scrolls Fallout Shelter game? I did not know. Is Todd announcing more things he's doing instead of more Elder Scrolls 6? Did he do it again? Is everyone excited for Elder Scrolls Online? First ever non-binary Elder Scrolls character. Oh boy. Oh boy, Todd. Ugh. You chose to do this instead of just making more Elder Scrolls 6. You announced a game multiple years too early, Todd. Stop saying stupid shit, Toddrick. Christian Pill chat room. As it goddamn should be. I can't believe he's as old as he is and he's still doing so good. Half the time I forget Elder Scrolls Online is still going. I think most people do as well, to be honest with you. Huh. At some point, we should watch some old matches. Just to kill some time, right? No matter what it is, really. Like, I'd be down for watching Austin rock. Any of them. Sometime. Oh god, let me take another bite of the ghost pepper chicken. And also get what seems to be one of my hairs off of that. Jesus Christ. Why does it have to be so tangy? We can do that right now? I don't think Hunter would be very appreciative of me doing that, to be honest. Just remembered someone tried to start a CM Punk chant at a Noah show. We booed him, meaning I have booed CM Punk at 4 wrestling shows in the past 2 years. Good man. That's my boy. I'm thinking back to All Out again. AEW show in Chicago. Perry's getting thank you Perry chants. Oh, it's so good to be alive. I'm glad he bounced back. That could have been career ruining. It actually could have been. And he's been doing such great work. Kid deserves it, quite frankly. Huh. How we feeling, chat? 2 hours into the stream. How you doing? How's life treating you, boys? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I would also avoid streaming Japanese wrestling on Twitch. WWE/AEW would take your stream down. The Japanese companies would drag you to court over it. One of those, huh? Hanging in there as usual. What about you? The whole thing. May have had too much coffee this morning. It's so yummy, though. I need more coffee-flavored things, to be honest. Would feel much better about life that way. Also, dearest Chathany. Still need to get up to that second one, don't we? That way we can watch some stupid bullshit, whatever you submit. I'm sure it'll be just the best imaginable. I'm not looking forward to reaction slop, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be turning into one of those people the longer this goes on, aren't I? Soon enough, I'll be barely saying anything. Gonna be sitting down for an hour straight, watching internet historian with little to no commentary. I'm gonna get up in the middle of viewing to wash my hands or something and just leave the video playing like a sycophant. It's gonna be terrible. I will never forget the goons that tried to monopolize the words react. Those were the Fine Brothers. Featured on such channels as The Fine Bros and React World. More like the Swine Bros, lol. Got him. Ball. Ugh. Why is that goddamn thing so bouncy? What is it loaded with? Using videos as a way to give you something to talk about? Oh god, it's almost done, chat. The ghostening is almost complete. Wrong. Surprised you didn't put anything lewd for your donation goals? Depending on what model you actually want it to be, if you win the chibi thing, the figure, there would be an upskirt in there, depending on what model you'd want it to be. Bleh. I must consume more of this liquid. Such classics as Charmel versus Jenna Maraska. Hey, Fork, who did Christian end up dropping the TNA title to anyway? Because I remember he had it when he beat Kenny for it in the first place, but he did not beat Kenny for the AEW title. I think he just lost it at some point the next time I saw him. Who actually beat him for the goddamn thing? Josh Alexander? Huh. On a TNA pay-per-view. Is TNA doing any better right now? Because I remember they were doing, like, as good as they did when they first started out many years ago. And then they fired the guy in charge, and then the show, like, turned to shit again. It's still on the air. How is it in terms of quality? They're soft bought by WWE? Really? You have a good night, pal. Have a good rest, homie. Godspeed. Ori isn't a whore, at least not for the money we have. How much you got in them pockets, boy? Who is in the running for the figure? Anyone that is subbed on here or is pledging on Patreon will be put into a random scenario. The winner of which will get the figure, assuming you hit the goal for it. And like that, the chicken has been completed. Captain. Which means I can put this thing clean over here, where it is out of my way. All for their top guys are on NXT while they are getting the ex-college football recruits. Fork, what would it actually take for Hunter to give Tony a call and say, hey, let's do something? Because, like, all of the WWE shills on Twitter are like, why would they do a crossover? It doesn't benefit WWE at all. It's just advertising for AEW. They say with TNA on their shows. Tony Khan creative control. That's what it would take. Dude, I would kill for an LA Knight Orange Cassidy match. I'd fucking kill for that. Because I don't think Cassidy ever wrestled Eli Drake, did he? Not that I recall. Even then, he's gotten better since the name change, oddly enough. Big fan of beach music. Needs to happen more often. Not enough beach levels. Brian Walter Iron Man. Christ. Can't run back any of the bullshit they did with Rock over the years either. That's the roughest part of that. Can't do a run back on it. A WWE AEW crossover would have every match end in no contest except the Bryan Danielson and Rey Mysterio matches. I feel like you could book Mox versus Reigns right now and have it turn out pretty well. For the love of God, stop pushing Roman. Have Roman lose every match for the rest of his career till the day he retires, for the love of Christ. Bryan Danielson fighting to the death for the right to lose. When a job's got to be done, you know who to call. You think that things would be better if they forced Umaga into rehab? The world would be better off in general, because then someone in Roman's family would have accomplished something without it being forced. How long did Umaga go without being defeated? Was it a full year? Of going over guys like Kane and Hunter and Cena? Umaga, Samoa Joe tag team? Why is Joe the only Samoan in wrestling that's not related to Rock's family? Put you over in a 20-plus minute 5-star classic for absolutely no reason. The man's got a job to do. Up to New Year's Revolution 2007. There's also Sonny Siaki. Really? Huh. Did Rock's granddad just have a million kids? They're still doing the Roman push? He came back at some point, but Cody still has the world title. Right? I'm not wrong about that right now, yeah? You should keep that title on Cody for at least another year. And then have him drop it to either Dominic or Finn. That was old when I was still keeping up with wrestling like 3 years ago. You see? You know. A title reign that went on years longer than it should have. Thief, Roman had the world title for 3 years. And he won a second world title somewhere in there. It was awful. Treat him like he's the big bad final boss of wrestling, Ubermensch. Has his family bail him out of every single title defense. But he had leukemia, though. Ugh. Roman is currently feuding with Solo Sikoa, and it's looking like Jacob Fatu might be beating Cody at some point. Is this only happening because Rock has some creative pull now? Is that the only reason? Can we move his entire family to the back of the line? For people that should have been, like, had a world title at some point that have been in that company for too long now? Most likely. For the love of God, I am begging you. Please name Rock in that lawsuit. Name him. Please. Brody Lee was alive and TNT champion when Roman won the title. Fuck, dude. Samoa isn't exactly a large island, Ori. Believe it or not, doing the Andy and Lily limbo is the closest thing to genetic diversity they probably got. You're not wrong. Where do you think AEW would be right now if Brody Lee hadn't died? It's one of the things I think about. Again, wrestling, there's a lot of what-if shit you can do. Do you think he would have had a face turn at some point? Or do you think he would have just kept that title for like a year and a half? Dark Order would have stayed legitimate. More than likely, yeah. You probably would have gotten Blood and Guts Elite versus Dark Order. Probably. It would have been Kenny the Bucks, Hangman, and Cody versus Brody and the Dark Order. Rikishi has 5 kids and 4 of them are wrestlers. Eddie Kingston feud? God, I hope. Eddie's still got like a year until he's healed, right? Still gonna be out for a fair bit, yes? Let me get this off my screen. It's still there. It's turbulent to behold. Hoping Kenny can get back soon. I think I mentioned it last time. A fan just ran into him at some point recently and took a picture with him, and he looked fine. Hopefully. Praying for the man. At least he's not fucking dead. Massive warfare between Brody-equipped Dark Order and House of Black. We missed out on a lot of good shit, dude. AEW is my favorite wrestling promotion right now. There's too many guys in that company I think deserve a world title run. Between Darby, Perry, Takeshita, Malachi... Christ, I'd give it to Wheeler at this point, even. Get him, like, a couple of good feuds between then and there, but... Christ. It's weird to think there was a time Eddie Kingston was overhyped, probably because my first exposure to him was his god-awful TNA run. One of the worst points in a man's career. Should I consider finally moving Undertaker down my ranking? Is your ranking taking into account the entire career or only at their peak? That's the real question you gotta work with sometimes, man. Whole career, move him down a rank. Should have retired after the Hell in a Cell. Hunter should have retired after the Hell in a Cell. Ego wouldn't let it happen. The streak never should have ended, dude. He should have gone into retirement with the streak intact. And if they weren't going to have him do that, they should have at least had him lose it to someone who's going to carry that company for a significant amount of time. Samoa Joe big event, his nightmare, Polynesia Bob appears. Supposedly Eddie Kingston was planned for big things in TNA, but Dixie Carter didn't want Billy Corgan to have full control. Is Dixie Carter the worst person to ever be in charge of a wrestling promotion? She's got to be up there, right? Because I have a lot of trouble coming up with anyone that's, like, significantly worse. Like, TNA has had some funny stuff in the era that it got bad. There's the UWF guy. Oh, right. Jesus. Ugh. But he was abducted by ninjas. Eddie Kingston world title in 2025 or not. If we can try and come up with a timeline right now. Brian carries the belt, does this feud with the Blackpool Combat Club that he's doing right now. Beats Mox and Claudio to defend the title. Has a big match. Has a big team match with BCC, with Wheeler and probably Kenny and Darby. You could do a whole thing with that. Have him defend the title against Nigel. We gotta do that at least once. Have him defend the title from... Have him get a clean win over Kenny for the title. Have him defend it there. Then he drops the belt to either Darby or Wheeler. And then either Darby or Wheeler defends it a few times. Then whoever that is drops the belt to Perry. And then Perry goes through like 6 months with the world title. Then loses it to whoever didn't have it before. Then they lose it to Takeshita. Then Takeshita to Eddie. Then Eddie goes for like... Eddie's title reigns tend to be pretty short, right? Eddie will have the world title for like 4 or 5 months. Like the same length of time Swerve had it about. Then Eddie dropped the belt to probably Malachi? Then Malachi can have a solid year with the belt. And then he can drop it to... Who would you even... Wild card idea right now? Like, really psychotic idea right now. Have Orange Cassidy beat Malachi for the world title. I would like to see the type of banana shit you can get up to with a House of Black Orange Cassidy feud. I would adore that. I want to see what their reaction is when he no-sells the spooky shit. It'd be a sight to behold, man. And then, like, 5-6 months after that, have Cassidy lose the belt to Ospreay. That's as far ahead as I can think. I think it could work. Taker actually retires after Hell in a Cell until Sting summons him for one more match. Dude, as much as I think Sting can go, even during the point he was in WWE, it's just a matter of the people he was wrestling with couldn't do what he does. So it didn't work out all that well. The time for Undertaker Sting was in like 2002. It would have been far too late for that. Project the worst possible timeline for the world title. Absolute worst it can be. Bryan loses the world title. Realistically worst or objectively worst? Bryan Danielson to Chris Jericho? It's pretty bad. That's not great. Oh, God. Then Jericho has the belt for much longer than he should. Like 8 months. And then he ends up dropping the belt to... probably... Claudio? Sammy? You think Sammy? You could do Sammy. Fork. This reminds me. I've asked you this before, and you said you didn't think it had happened. Have Christian and Chris Jericho interacted with each other on screen since they had that one big feud back in the day? Over, I think it was Trish. Jericho wins the world title. Christian immediately cashes in and pins Jericho. Immediately. Like the second the 3 count happens. Dangerously based. We're reigniting some old stuff, aren't we? Man! Wish I had my SmackDown vs. Raw still. Fork asked for worst timeline. After that, you'd have to get a Christian Jericho feud. And then you'd have to sit through Chris Jericho's promos. Which, what the fuck has Chris been doing for like the last year or so now? What's been going on? Like, I get Twitter threw a tantrum because he was on screen a bit too much. What the fuck happened? Because we went from, like, immediately all of us going, yeah, he's probably one of the best to ever do the dance. And now just, please, get the fuck off the screen. What happened?
Money, money, money!
Jesus Christ, Ninja!
Alright, let me get the thing out, hang on.
I hope you can hear that uncorking. Can you hear that? Does that come through? I hope so. Ugh. Ugh. Jesus. Christ. Ugh. People drink this shit willingly? What's wrong with all of you? Mortifying. He's trying to put people over still with his association, but he is not even remotely a big star at this point on a roster with guys like Ospreay, Swerve, and Bryan. Why did they have him beat Hook in the first place? Was that his decision? Had to be, right? He should have never won the title off them. Like, if you want to give Jericho a belt, give him a tag title run with Sammy. Like, I get he was injured, but he wasn't at the time. Jesus. Rum is usually used as a mixed drink. I say dry it with some of your soda. I feel like that would defeat the purpose of drinking a shot. For the sake of, like, a donation thing, wouldn't it? People usually donate these things for, like, the sake of seeing their Oshi get shit-faced on stream, right? When am I being pinged in? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just like. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Jeff Jarrett actually a bigger boost for someone in 2024 than Chris Jericho. See Hangman. They've been doing like a light face turn with Jarrett lately. I didn't think he'd be like playing anything close to face for the rest of his career. Turned out all it needed was an insane cowboy. I believe it's because a lot of Jericho feud feel the same, where he will lose to Starks, Kingston, or Hook in the first match. A bunch of people will randomly get involved, lead to some multi-man tag matches, and the feud ends with Jericho getting the win. Is Jericho's podcast any good still? I remember it used to be, like, great. Didn't it? Has he been going insane on his podcast for the last year, too? I truly have no idea about these things. Snapping my elbows a little bit here. Just a smidge. Oh! Jesus! I'm dying! It's a whole process, boys. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why is beach music so nice? Those trees are going insane, dude. They love it. His podcasts are very normal. He rarely ever mentions AEW on it. Really? Huh. Gotta get work somehow, I guess. Podcasting kind of came very naturally to a lot of wrestlers, didn't it? The spice is affecting my cognitive speech. It keeps happening. Crack the knuckles just a little bit, lads. I'm... Hang on. Let me reach for it. It's right behind me. Let me reach for it a little bit. Hang on. There we go. Oh, thank Christ. I have you again. My beloved. Thank God. Magnifique. At this point, Out of every veteran figure on the roster, Chris Jericho is a guaranteed negative for the opponent. You're not wrong. Speaking of, how long until Edge comes back? Because I know he fucked it up pretty bad. Is he on for a year yet? Or do we only gotta wait like a few more months? I haven't kept up with it. Maven went a different route and became a YouTuber. Very good at it also, apparently. Rest of the year, I think. Predicted for December. You think Bryan's gonna hold the belt in December? Because I could go for Bryan Edge at a pay-per-view. I could go for it pretty strong. You gonna play that coffin mod with Renee and Andrew? I mean, without someone pressing a firearm to your temple? Thief. 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 People of the audience. Generally everyone on the internet, I need you to look at me. Like, very clearly, right now. Are you looking? You look me in the eyes right now. Are you looking? Look at me. Look at me very clearly. I do not like mommy stuff. Never have. Never been a fan. I am actively sickened every time I see someone on Twitter call an anime girl mommy. Every single time. You wasn't raised right, boy. Have some dignity. You're a man, for God's sake. I don't like calling MILF types mommies. Calling them a MILF is fine, just don't fucking call them mommy. Thought you said modded stuff? Only time is okay for to use mommy is for mommy milkers. You can say mommy milkers is like a joke thing, but you can't be dead serious about it. Did you download the Big Tit Ashley mod I posted in the server that Thief didn't like? Dude, I saw a link to a thing that was not secured, and I said, I'm not touching anything on the screen right now. Locked in for Bryan, dropping the belt to Darby, dropping the belt to Christian, dropping the belt to Copeland, dropping the belt to Dark Hangman, dropping the belt to Kingston. I'm glad we're just calling him Dark Hangman. It's just a matter of how long those title reigns last. Last. What's the under and over of Luchasaurus having a face turn? Like, within the year? Because I've teased it a fair bit of times now. Do you think they're just fucking with you, or do you think they're actually teasing it? Gotta happen sometime soon, right? They had him and Perry have a face-to-face at All Out. Even if he's, like, doesn't even necessarily need to be a face turn, right? Incinerated by Christian before that point. If you really wanted to turn Perry face, you could have him rescue Luchasaurus. Have him stay the same like Psycho, just have him do it exclusively to heels. My preferred mod would be me being some OC, the story making her a single mom, Andrew a femboy, and the whole point being you correcting the whole family plus Julia. Quite frankly, I can see myself being the Kramer to that situation. I will be their wacky neighbor that lives across the hall. Current Jack Perry massively raven-pilled. You see that video on Twitter of a guy, like, driving down the highway, and he, like, pans the camera over, and there's Perry driving the fucking van down the highway? It's great. Man's living the gimmick. Highlight of Christian Cage's run is making little kids cry with a dinosaur. He threw his own daughter out of the arena for touching the title belt, dude. Ah. Good bit. Big fan. It doesn't get much better. Can I actually sit in these? Do they have one? No, they don't. They're just kind of here. Yeah, I can get used to this. Just a little bit, you know? Even just a hair. Not terrible. I am only friends with Luchasaurus. I thought it was my only friend is Luchasaurus. One of those two. Delicious. I wonder if Perry was going to join Christian's group before the brawl-in. It's possible. As it stands right now, I really don't feel like Perry's character would line up with the "yes, you are my father" thing very well. Daughter replaced by the chosen one, Nick Payne. That guy has a very specific, smile. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. The way he purses his lips like he squints his eyes, it's freaky. I hate it. Ugh. Nice couch, huh? It's a pretty good view. I can hang out here. Delicious. How we holding up, Chad? About 30 minutes since the last time I asked. How you doing? You still good? Still raring to go a little bit? Still hanging in there? Lungs. Just chilling? Good. As it should be. Christian did it for the turtleneck vest, what Britney Spears did for the visible thong. Now, I'll be real honest, I had completely forgotten that turtleneck vests were a thing before this. Very astonishing process, quite frankly. The cat's been in that corner this whole time. And boy ain't right. Really diminishing my capacity for speech, isn't it? There's another cat on the fireplace. We talked to him earlier. I call him Zucker. Ripped 8-pack wears a turtleneck 24/7. Man's been wearing a turtleneck through the summer. I wish I had the kind of fortitude, dude. We're back again. How are those lines looking anyway? They're blending together a little bit, right? Just a smidge? Should I get closer? Should I become engorged a bit on your screen? Maybe. Could be. Just a little bit. Now I'm proper big. This is what it's like to not be Sen. It's a life-changing experience. Big process, isn't it? Any guesses on which wrestler Dimitri would like the most? If Dimitri got, like, actually into wrestling, he'd probably just watch the women's matches mostly. I'll be real honest. He erodes that kind of energy. He'd go, she's so hot. And that'd be it. And then he wouldn't actually care about the quality of the match. Because he sees a woman he thinks is pretty. Mason Madden? What, better Wooly? Year of our Lord 2024. Better Wooly is finally in AEW. It finally happened, boys. My man. Oh good, it's finally below 60 outside, thank Christ. No wonder I'm not dying of the heat anymore. Absolutely stupendous. How much to watch a Jim Sterling match right now? $700. Still humid in my room, weirdly enough. Ugh, what a terrible. MJF! Pretty good at the troll stuff. Maybe. There's a chance. Honestly, I'm a bit astonished I've been able to talk for like 2.5 hours now. I didn't think I had it in me, I'll be honest. I'm terrible at speaking. You keep getting reminded that you exist. I don't like being reminded that you exist. You know that? Deplorable creature. One tiny little arm. Vile. Huh. Finally, Kino's back on the menu. Please, for the love of God, Kingdom Hearts 4 don't suck. Please, God. Oh, Lord, please, I beseech you. No more whining about Versus 13, please. Oh, hey, I'm out of bounds. Wow. I didn't think it'd be that simple. Wait, am I actually out of bounds, or was this the thing that I could have done the whole time? Oh, no, there totally is a wall here. Alright, well, into the great sand dunes of Tatooine I go. High School Musical world has to be a joke. I guess we'll find out together, won't we? Yeah, Sora's gonna start singing about getting his head in the game. About 20 years late on that one, huh? Can you imagine? What the fuck is going on there? Huh. Alright, Chetany. Just scale up this mountain now. Just do a little bit of climbing. You just gotta get your hands deep in the sand. It'll be fine now. There you go. Just really work it. Imagine if Nomura makes the Star Wars world a peek and dabs on anything done by modern Disney by miles. It'll probably just be Return of the Jedi, if they put in a Star Wars world. Like, actually. Because it's the one time you could really justify putting Luke on a party member. Because I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunity you'd be getting there by not having an Empire world. Even just doing the original, and like doing the Death Star run with the Gummy ship.
There's nothing there. The deep unknown. The darkness. I'm seeing things no man was ever meant to see. The great unknown lies before us.
You know, Kingdom Hearts is actually perfectly positioned for DEI shit because half the fandom already thinks Sora and Riku are gay. Also Disney. Why do you have to say things to make me sad? Why did you have to do it? In before Darth Vader temporary party member against Palpatine. They did temporary party member once, I think. I think that was excellent too. For that one scene. Turns out there's multiple invisible walls here. That's why he's the bad mod. Chat, what was that game where you played as like some e-girl's moderator? And you had to like tell her what to do when her psycho ex called? And then she went to like do an urban X thing and her psycho ex came to murder her? Did that game ever come out? I feel like there's an unexplored market for that type of brand of stupid bullshit. Chilla Arts? No! Live action. Would have been an FMV title. Gamer Girl in that game is cancelled. Probably for the best. Night Trap for Twitch administrators. Needy Streamer Overload? You know, I've never actually played that game myself. Look, I get wanting to bang psycho bitches. Truly, I do. It's just, you need to be there in person to lay down the law about things, so they don't go overboard. Like, really, the issue with yandere is never, like, they might stab you or someone you know. The issue is anytime that comes up in fiction, the guy that they're into never is way into it, and never lays down the law with her. And it's like, okay, you and me are a thing now. This is how it's going to be. You will not do X, Y, or Z, no matter what, or you will make me deeply disappointed. Never do this for me, and in exchange, I will never do X, Y, and Z. I'm still going to need to talk to other people because we live in a functioning society. You need to understand that. No one's ever willing to do it. The closest I ever came is I found like a audio roleplay thing on YouTube that was like non-sexual years ago of just like kidnapped by a yandere except you're weirdly cool with it and she doesn't know how to take it. Put that bitch in her place. Yes. Exactly. No idea how anyone can get a yandere kink. I have not had any level of intimacy in person since 2017. That's how. Doing a lights out chair shot on a woman. You see that thing I tagged you in where someone modded that into Fire Pro, by the way? That didn't take long at all. Breathtaking. That is another can done. Frankly, it's perfect. She brings a knife to a lights out. You know, I guess this spot's okay, too. I guess this one's fine. It's just I feel like you wouldn't get much in the way of circulation taking a break here. Lights out chair shot on Siggy compilation. Her place is under you in bed panting by the way. That is generally the idea, yes. Hear me out. I am hearing you out right now. This is me hearing you out. Oh, by the way, for anyone in the server that wonders why the camera is angled down anytime we watch movies, it's because no matter what range I am at, if I am looking at a screen or interactable in this game, this arrow shows up and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've turned off every UI thing in the game's options, and this is still here. Hangman and Swerve lights out match, but it's Chad Mail versus Yandere to hook up, ends the same way, only not death. Even with stream camera on? Yes. Can't get rid of it. Never stops. It used to be range-based. I think that changed when they made the 2.0 switch up, which I think also killed most of the game's mods. Hey, fun fact, chat, the vast majority of mods for VR chat were for disabled players. Get rid of that shit. Can't have that. No colorblind mode for you. Settings, user interface, general settings, show desktop reticle. I already have that turned off. Settings. User interface. General settings. It's like all of this nonsense is off. Everything that's like not my avatar or whatever. All the UI stuff is off. And this shouldn't pop up at all, no matter what, because you're never going to see another player anytime I stream this shit. Huh. Proven all-time chair shot only 5 days out. You'll love to see it. Absolutely love it. Are people on Twitter still bitching about it? I hope they are. Or have they moved on to just bitching about the syringe now? Have we confirmed what was in the syringe yet? Was it cyanide? Was it AIDS? Was it perk? This warrants questioning. I don't know, Swerve's using his Twitter fine, he's probably okay. Huh. Chat, what is your opinion about creating rage cage channels on Discord servers to battle it out, letting it out of your system and only coming out when they are done? I think a lot more things in life would be simpler if you could settle it in the ring in person. There used to be a server prison channel. Did they get into prison fights? Was there a shanking in the server at some point? It was level drain juice. Is Hangman a Dark Wraith? Did he take away Swerve's levels? Siggy begged me not to ban him in it. Server I modded for, a channel for every emotion you could have. Dude, I can't stand servers that have like a shitload of text channels. Can't stand it. It's like, it's the reason I have like, how many do I have? 2 text channels. I have a few channels just dedicated to like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. There's 2 lobbies, there's mod chat, and then there's the 3 art, the cosplay, and the music, and VC, and that's it. Dude, if I see a channel with, like, 30 plus things in it, it's like, I'm not gonna hang out in your server, dude. If something's important and you want people to see it, put it in fucking general. You don't need much more than that. Four text chats are enough? It tends to be, yeah. Oh, hey. I want to go back to Under the Ocean. There we go. That's more like it. You know, if I'm behind the glass, I can see titans in the distance, but when I'm out here, they vanish. They know I'm out in the wild now, and they go into hiding. Also, the lighting changes. Gorgeous, though, right? Not half bad at all. It's downright pleasant a lot of the time, isn't it? Sometimes they swim a little bit too close to the glass. Just a little bit, right? Ah, my knuckles. They burn. I'd be lying if I didn't get annoyed when people try and show you for having a conversation not explicitly on channel topic. That's the reason I have 2 separate lobbies. Wink, wink, hint, hint, little sister needs correction. So the sending of the image went well then, is what I'm gathering. Good man! I knew a guy that had a psychotic breakdown and made a text chat for every game people talked about in his server. Did he not like hearing about whatever the fuck people were playing? Why are you talking about wrestling in the anime channel? It's my problem with the way a lot of servers work. It's like the job of a moderator is to make sure that people aren't, like, being dickheads and posting shit they really shouldn't be. It shouldn't be for you to be a hall monitor, for God's sake. I'm so glad nothing I spend my time in does that. Do not frequent such places. Is that a swordfish up there? Is that what that is? No, he just decided to segregate every game people were playing. You know, Chathany, I feel like we should segregate everyone that plays Valorant, or Apex, or Overwatch. I feel like that's something we can all get behind, together, as like a gamer nation, right? Put all the people that play Valorant and Apex and Overwatch and all of that shit. Move them all to, like, Arkansas. And they can have their own internet that doesn't go outside of Arkansas. I think that'd go well. Remember someone on Dimitri's server having a breakdown because people talked about Pokemon MMO in MMO channel instead of FF14 and posted Goatsy. Just a very rational bunch of players, I see. Instead of a general games chat, he made a Pokemon chat, a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, a WoW channel, etc. Christ. I've only banned 2 people, one leftist furry, adding everyone because we all ignored his post, and someone who was hacked by gay Russian hackers. What? Unknown user entering a voice channel that has been used to host wrestling for 3 years straight and trying to have a conversation. It happens from time to time, and I have no goddamn idea what those guys are doing. It's like you should at least be able to gather what's happening here, right? Do they just not see that VC is being full of things? Not just with reaction gifs, but like, we're talking there? No one is speaking verbally here. That's not what this is for. Turned out he mainly just did sex roleplay in FF14 instead of playing the game. That's usually how that goes, yes. Dude, I stopped playing 14 in, like, 2015 because Fallout 4 and MGS5 both came out in, like, a very short span of time with each other, and I just never really went back. The last thing I did was fight a big flying whale. And I don't think I finished Heaven's Word. And I've thought about going back to play more, and then I just realized there's just so much shit, and I do not want to play a game with people I don't know. That's it. Skylar munching Doritos. Why are you watching? As a gremlin causes mayhem on screen. We need more Gremlins-based content, goddammit. Does it weird you out there was never an attempt at a Gremlins cartoon? There wasn't, right? I'm not memory holing something right now, am I? That feels like something that should have existed, but I don't remember it. There wasn't? I'm pretty sure, but it feels like there should have been, right? Fulfilling that same kind of niche like The Mask and Ace Ventura did. Where it lasts like a season and a half, it gets canceled, and then DVDs of it go up for like a few $100. Big fan of the Hrothgar, and that was before they added women. What? Even Jumanji got a cartoon. It did, didn't it? I miss Robin Williams every day. Miss that man. It was like the only celebrity death that bothered me. It's like, oh. Alright, I guess the world sucks now. Robin Williams, big fan of Evangelion. He wasn't a big fan of Evangelion. People only bring that up because he said Evangelion in a movie once. I forget the name of the movie, I never saw it. It was the one where he was like a crazy stalker dude. And the kid of the family he was stalking, like, had an Eva figure. I think it was one of the mass-produced Angels. Right? And then the kid had no fucking idea what... That's the whale's tail. I thought that was a tentacle. I thought Cthulhu was coming for me, finally. Ugh. He's a good guy. Right. Apparently, Robin Williams was, like, aware of Evangelion, from what some of the people on that production said. And people just took that to mean, oh yeah, Robin Williams loves Evangelion. It was like, he couldn't even fucking pronounce it right when he said the name in the movie. He probably just, like, caught it on Adult Swim once at, like, 2 a.m. That's probably all it was. You are now thinking about Robin Williams watching Shinji and Asuka do the dance. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about that right now. His daughter probably watched it. Yeah, maybe. You ever go back and you watch Robin Williams stand-up, by the way? Very high tier. That man said a lot of shit he wouldn't have said anywhere else. This came out in 2023. Is this a Gremlins? Oh yeah, it totally is. In 2023, there was an attempt at a Gremlins cartoon. This looks more like excessively child-friendly than it should be. Because when I think of what a Gremlins cartoon would have been, it would have been like some bizarre hybrid of Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life. Remembered Robin Williams appeared in a Skyward Sword ad. I remember that. It was the one where he's just talking about a bunch of shit involving the game. And then it revealed he's talking to his daughter the whole time. That guy was a nerd. I miss him. Surprisingly, this doesn't count as being outdoors. I suppose we should have a conversation again, shouldn't we?
Look at you down there. You think you're so much better than me, don't you?
I know what you are, Buster. The time has come. Only one can persist. There will never be another mitosis. Never again, quite frankly. The dark of night be upon ye. That side glance? What are you looking at? Why does he have to be this way? I think this is about the height difference between the other models in this one. I think. Because I think that I made the other ones like 5'2", 5'3", something like that. Again, just average model height in VR chat is astonishingly short. And this one's 5'7", so I think this checks out. Hogan successfully scaring the Gremlins into listening to him. I feel like Hogan could scare a lot of people back in the day. Now make the U versus Sen height difference.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, sure, give me a second, boy. Just 1 second now. I'll have that for you in a jiffy. Do I have, I think this is the closest I got. I think it is. Give me a second. There we go. Got to account for leg height. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, I feel like that's it. I feel like this is perfectly reasonable, to be honest with you. If and I am not mistaken, quite frankly. I'm gonna bounce. The voices are starting to get rowdy again. You have a good night, Rui. Godspeed. Huh? Ah. Ugh. Blech. Do. Hang on, I could keep going. Also, chat. Please!
I have more here.
I have to make another one of these. Hang on.
Hang on a goddamn second now.
Let me just do one of these, and then like this. Thank you, Rui!
Appreciate it, bruh.
I need to find a thing wherever the creature is. I think there's a regular one here somewhere. Where the hell is it? I could have sworn I had just a blank PNG of it somewhere. Nothing full body, unfortunately. Nah, perhaps not. My god. Am I timed out? Oh, no. VR chat is not responding. Oh, boy. You interrupted my bit for this. You sick bastards.
Hang on. Hang on a second.
Let me correct this. I can't believe you've done this to me. It's just reloading the world, isn't it? Maybe. Perhaps. Bum, ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na, ba-na-na. Nah, no, I think it's done. You know, honestly, I feel like we could probably just switch back to the room, couldn't we? At this stage, probably a good idea. I swear to God if I'm not in a... Am I in a... If I see another person, I'm gonna lose my shit. Why am I in the dead of winter? I don't know if I'm in a private world right now and I'm terrified.
I'm gonna see some furry 70-foot-long dick at some point. It's gonna be bad. And I have to start regurgitating as a defense mechanism.
You can check the world instance? Should be in the quick menu. I don't know, man. Next to the bell. Next to the bell? Current instance. Invite, thank God. Go back to the ocean, by God. This goddamn website. Interrupting my silly little bits. How dare. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, hang on. What was the bit that I was doing? Right.
Learn to hang on now.
Alright, now hang on now. I gotta do this just right now. Hang on. A little bit more. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit fine. Okay, right? And then I do that. I have to grasp him firmly again. There you go. Right? And then I come over here.
And I do a little bit of this.
And I have to make a big grasp at... I don't think I have one that's just a no background thing. I don't reckon I do for her. Does not seem apparent. I think this might be the closest one I have, and that is dramatically too large for the purposes that I need. The baby. The creature. The gremlin. The little bazogaloid. He's like right here in height, right? Yeah, I reckon. Maybe a Dimitri as well. I don't think I'm gonna have that just on standby, dude. Huh. The gang's all here. Anyway. Look at you. Look at who you thought you were. Is this what you thought life would bring you? I reckon not. You're short, you smell funny, and you're a burden on your mother. You sicken me. You are a blight upon man. The world will soon forget you. You wanna make out? Huh. Do 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 do. You know, at some point VR chat just always devolves down into staring into a mirror. You have no talent! You're a loser! Huh. Oof! Oh, Christ, I'm dying inside. Ugh.
Chat. Chat, please.
Chat, please. Please, chat to me. Please. Wah. Oof. Ugh. The darkness. It encroaches again. When you have VR, there's one, multiple things you gotta troubleshoot, which you can only really tell in a mirror, and B, it's pretty much like looking at a different version of yourself. One that's hot. Yeah, have a good night, Kari. Sleep well. Godspeed. Goddamn music for being so jamming. Should we drag Twerk from her hole? Is she a crab? Does she live in a hole? Eh. Ugh.
Hang on. Hang on, I have a bit for this. Hang on. Hang on just a second, goddammit. I got a thing for this.
Do I have that save still? I might not. I don't think I do. Maybe it's under S. Oh, I do. Oh, it looks so fucking stupid. Oh, God. What's your favorite racing game vehicle archetype? Muscle cars, sports, or hot rods? Not many hot rods in racing games. I like a good Jeep. Quite frankly. There's not enough off-road racing games. Much less any real racing games to begin with. Every racing series I liked is long since dead. Cruisin', gone. Daytona, gone. Burnout, dead. Ridge Racer, gone. Hydro Thunder, not seen since the Xbox Live Arcade. What a terrible time to be alive. Why do you keep doing the side-eye thing, man? Stop it. Cease. He keeps doing this. Why does he keep doing this? Can we bring her on stream just to play the wall clip? That's the wall, brother. Do 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 do. Music is fun. Splendid. The what? You don't know about the wall? Huh. Didn't the wall tag team with another guy named Berlin? That happened, didn't it? Ori, play the clip. Am I allowed to play the wall clip? I don't know if I am. Hang on. Hang on, I need to find it. It's 28 seconds. Which means I need to do this incrementally if I am to get away with this.
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on now.
Okay, hang on. I need to do a thing here, if we're doing this, right? Let me just, I don't really have a thing for this, do I? Not really. I can make a new one for this, hang on. I'm gonna stand in the way. Maybe that'll help. If I'm, like, positioned in the way like this, it might help. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Everything's enlarged. Maybe that'll help.
I don't know what that is. Oh, up there.
Just turn it off periodically. That'll help.
The hotel. That's about 15 stories in the air. Look at that. That's the wall.
That's the wall, brother!
Chokeslam Hogan from the top of the hotel.
Just turn it off now and then. It'll be fine. Just regurgitate it all. Jesus Christ. Psychotic era for wrestling. Absolutely absurd. Here's to hoping Hunter does not track me down and break my kneecaps with the sledgehammer. He teamed with Alex Wright, whose name was Berlin. I fucking knew it. I knew it happened at some point. Ugh. 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 I can't believe Twerk showed up to my birthday party. Can we show the Randy Savage cream meme? This isn't even the reaction slop stream. The Wall has a 4.68 rating on Cage Match. I didn't think he was a bad wrestler. It was a strange era for a lot of reasons, dude. Truly bizarre. Just downright psychotic in a lot of regards. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Why do you keep looking around like this? What's wrong with you? Stop it. No one's coming to save you. You're here forever, man. You can really tell the color difference on the hair, by the way, without them next to each other. Look how much more vibrant it is on this one, dude. It's like night and day. You know, since we're here, now that I think about it... Oh god, I don't know if I can get away with this now that I think about it.
Chat, hang on a second. I need to do a thing.
Just a second, let me go into my avatars, because I forget what's actually in here. I've long since forgotten what I had saved. Okay, I do still have it. Good. Okay, chat. Chat. Look. It's the thing that this one is improved on. Look at the world of difference. And just keep in mind that one is mirrored. Look at it. It's incredible, isn't it? Really beholden to the whole thing now, aren't we? Huh. Ugh. Are there any other funny characters I can put in here? Hang on.
Hang on, I might have something. Hang on.
I really gotta finish another image set. Just for my own benefit, in a minute. I don't know if I have any other funny little caricatures I can put in here. I don't know that I have those PNGs. Doesn't seem like... I really need to get rid of some of these screenshots I have. Some of these are just taking up space, my guy. Get rid of that one. Keep weird shit the Nazis are into, bingo. That one's just for me. I have a lot of shit saved, my god. Significant amount. Okay, hang on.
Okay, hang on.
La criatura! Every time. Every time, dude. This fucking gremlin keeps showing up in my life. In lobby, Ori, do you think that outfit would work? What, the Brazilian Miku? I'll be honest, I don't think yellow is my color. I don't think green's my color either. You throw together this type of ensemble into like, what would even fit for this? I'm having trouble. I'm blanking, disassociating. The dark of night be upon ye. Jesus Christ. What the hell am I trying to think of right now? I got nothing. That thought is just gone. Oh god. My brain just imploded in on itself. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. There's a funny little thing, though. How are we all feeling right now, chat? How is the night suiting you? Is it going well? I would hope so. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a whole process, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh. Doing remarkably well. Can I get these kind of numbers on days that aren't my birthday? That would be nice. Neph microscope size.
Okay, hang on.
There we go. There you go, mijo. Much more appropriate, I feel. You hit 22 at some point? I saw that earlier. Oh. If you give me some time and you don't mind, I can make a cameo. Depends on what it is, quite frankly. It's a whole process, I'm afraid. Are you still doing that side-eye thing? You totally are, aren't you? Can you stop? You're not gonna stop, are you? You have a good night, Ninja. Sleep well. Godspeed. I feel like I could beat up that whale. I feel like I could manage that. Jesus God in heaven. The more these soundtracks come up, the stranger it's gonna be. Anything new going on in the world, chat, that you feel like discussing? Because things are about winding down now. It's been over 3 hours. just a little bit, just a wee amount. Do 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 do. Ugh. Been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, the OG. Probably a better use of your time than a lot of things. Something funny I wanted to mention before, slightly spicy. I don't know if I'm allowed to show any form of spice on this stream. I feel like I'm pushing the edge of it now. Want to guess who is making podcasts now? Not really. Huh. Only just started Battle City and don't get the hype behind Blue Eyes, Blue Dragon. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. I say that because this monster is certainly not white. It's like an off blue. Something like that. Nicolas Maduro is making podcasts. Meto, that doesn't mean much. Meto, the Venezuela guy. The guy that's in charge? The one that's made his sister the first lady? Yes. Ah. You guys have a very interesting place in the world right now. You know that? It's weird. Like, you guys are getting really weird with it. Not Javier Milei. Ah. Meta, I'll be honest, I don't really have the brain capacity to dedicate to remembering what you guys are doing down there. Maduro is the lefty guy that is a Chavez successor. So he's a cringe moron. Huh. Been playing Super Mario Eclipse. So far it feels like Super Mario Sunshine if it was more complete. Is that the one where they made Mario Sunshine except it's Galaxy? Because I know people were doing that. Huh. I don't think so. Huh. Because I remember there were two separate mod projects of Mario Sunshine except it's Galaxy and Galaxy except it's Sunshine. Two entirely separate things that were being worked on. Huh. Strange world. Basically Sunshine, but with more movement options, buffed fluid nozzles, more blue coins, more shine sprites, more areas, etc. Oh. Huh. This is a psychotic experience now, isn't it? Remember when you used to talk about things? I remember. Didn't feel like it was that long ago, right? Why is someone randomly on Twitter liking 8 things I posted in the last few days? Follows me, I guess. Could be worse. My, follower count fluctuates way too much. Probably just bots getting annihilated now and then, right? Has to be. Large fan of foreigners gassing up Millet only for him to seemingly prove himself to be another lol libertarian. Still is all the time, it is. Been so far, only in-game options are switch 4x3 and 16x9, 30 FPS to 60. Keep it at 30 because slowdowns and make a bitch. Also has a mirror mode, apparently, probably post-game thing. I would imagine, yeah. Chat. What's the under and over of actually getting some conclusion in Kingdom Hearts 4? Because I was hoping, when they said 3 would be the end of the saga, that it would wrap up every single possible question that was ever answered prior in the series. And then it just brought up more goddamn questions. Instead of doing something intelligent, like wrapping up everything, and then the next thing would have been a completely fresh start, where you don't need to know anything. Because with the state of Square right now, I don't have a lot of faith. There are no answers, just more questions. What's the under and over in Yozora is just literally going to be Noctis's nobody. Because he's clearly Noctis. And if you look at his character model, he has earrings with the nobody emblem on them. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Goddamn Nomura. Ugh. Why are you so washed out, bro? Look at you. Sickening. Huh.
Money, money,
Ah!
money.
Thank you for the 10, I appreciate it. Oh god, that's another one.
Oh, Jesus, hang on.
Oh god, hang on, I have to do the thing. Hang on. Yeah. I'm done this in a bit. How are the legs holding up? Let's find out, chat. 1. Oh, yeah, those are hurting a lot. 2. 3. 4. 5. Christ. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Jesus God. Ugh. Ori is an old man. Cowabunga, dudes! Very fond of Hans Moleman. He's a good fella, he is. Wasn't there a bit where Homer started kissing his head for some reason? What was that? I don't remember the context for it, just that it's something that happened. When he was Bart? I remember it was when he was Bart, but why did he start kissing his head? When he adopted him as replacement for Bart. No, but why was he kissing his head, though? Something about the texture? It's like kissing a peanut. What? Chad, is it weird I don't like peanut? Like peanut flavor. Like peanut butter. Peanut? Not a fan. Not big on it. I've tried many times in life. Couldn't do it. Oh god. Ugh. How much sleep did I get last night? I think I got up at like 10, but I didn't like get out of bed until 11ish. I think I got to sleep at like 2:30? That's a good amount of sleep. Why am I yawning so much?
You'll understand when you're an old man. You'll be beholden to the truth by then.
Oh. I see. Meto has provided another cameo for this stream. Please, allow me to add you to the Scrumble.
Let me just do this quick, hang on.
I stayed up from 5 p.m. Tuesday until maybe 10 a.m.-ish today. That's probably not a thing you should do.
I'll be honest with you, man.
Do. There you go.
Hey, Matto, how you doing?
What up, broski? Meto has joined the stream, everyone. This is him self-actualized as a machine man in a cowboy hat. Truly a bizarre experience, isn't it? Tried melatonin last night, and to the surprise of no one, it didn't work. Interrupted my sleep at 9 a.m., then I conked out again. Yeah, that's why I never bothered to even try it. It seemed like it's more trouble than it's worth. Huh. Ugh. Ah! Me nucleus! Come on, chat. Come on. Give me what's in your wallet. You don't need it. I do. Because I say so. It's also a hormone rather than a vitamin. Yeah, that too. Huh. Oh God. Is it finally happening? Very fond of the soundtrack so far, at least. Talking about meds peak old man shit. Yeah, that's about right. Been about 3.5 hours now. Feel like it's okay. Yeah? Something like that. Where? Eh. Stretch the back out a little bit. Try not to die in the process. Doo-doo. Let me check on something while I'm here, actually. Because I've neglected to do that this whole time. Just a little bit now. Just a wee amount now. Goddamn email cleanup. 33,514 unread emails.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's a whole thing, isn't it? Strange. Doo-doo-doo. Fun birthday stream in general. I'm surprised I can talk this much, I'll be honest. Every time this one comes up, I keep thinking it's like an Undertale track. Similar sound font. Sounds like, at least. You can keep up a convo a bit longer than I can. Only took me 3.5 years. Huh. Give or take. Or like 3 years and some change, isn't it? Not quite 3.5. 3 and like a fourth.
Damn, son!
Ugh. You could do the reaction thing, but with actual talking. Just turn into Jabroni Mike at some point. I don't even have a toothpick for that. Huh. Huh? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pretty much rely on responding to others unless I'm talking about the game itself, or if there's a show I can nerd out about. I think that's the case for a lot of people, for the most part at least. Huh. Ugh. Only 14 more until you can hit that second goal. Then we can do the viewer-submitted reaction slot. Much to my chagrin. No idea how to even, length that out. How long would that take? 2 hours? 3? 4? I guess it just depends what people feel like bringing up. Talking about IRL stuff just turns into venting in my case. Understandable. Crushing. The night is darkest just before dawn. Can we watch a Jim Sterling match? You want to see the Jim Sterling match that bad, huh?
Empty out them pockets, Snack. You got $14 on you. I know you do.
Wondering if it would be better for that to leave it for another stream and collect a selection of vids. I mean, yeah, that's generally the idea. I'm sure shit not doing it now. Oof. Ugh. It's been like an hour since the last time I asked. How you doing, chat? How you feeling? How is life? You see that new SpaceX mission that went on? A lot of Twitter and Reddit went all eat the rich just because of some rich guys in the pod. Can we just cordon off the socialists and the commies into, I don't know. Maybe, South Carolina? Can we just give them South Carolina, and they can have their own separate zone? Construct a giant, perimeter around it, and place it. Am I just doing a George Carlin bit right now? I feel like I am. Didn't Carlin do this exact bit? Except it was every single individual group imaginable. He had one for, convicted criminals, right? Which state did he say put the criminals in? Why not New Jersey? I feel like you do anything to Jersey, it's just gonna turn out to be exactly the same. Why not cram them all into the coast, California, and quarantine that? I feel like you can salvage the land of California. You just have to wait for everyone to die out. Huh. Carlin was great and got more bitter and bitter the longer he went. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Airdrop them into North Korea. Yeah, I'm sure Kim will enjoy that. Gonna be a big fan. Chathany, I'm gonna get up from this chair, and I'm going to go get a slice of my cake, and I'm going to bring that here and consume it. You wait a moment for me now. You wait just a second for me. You wait on me just a second. You don't go anywhere.
You don't go anywhere, okay? I'll know.
I'll know I will. Meto, get out of the goddamn way. Meto. Meto, get out of the... There we go. Hang on a second now.
Hang on a second now.
I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Hang on. Hang on a second now. Hang on. Where am I? There I am. Thank God. Whew. Chat, I'm going to take a picture of this, and I'm going to share it with you. But I'm going to need a moment. Just so you can understand what it is I am gazing upon right now. Want to get like a good shot of it, I just don't have good lighting in here, you know what I mean? Should I use the flash? Will the flash help? Will that just make it way, way too much? Maybe? Maybe that'll look fine. Hang on. And then I need to do a thing here. Hang on. Just a second now. Use this like so. And then I'll bring this one here. And then I'll do that. Then I'll come over here. And then I'll save this like so. Like that. And then I have to make another image thing. Then come over here. Then select you like that. And then stop using my phone for the love of God. Why is that so engorged? Jesus. Okay, hang on. The size of it is too goddamn big. It's still too goddamn big. Okay, chat. Here she is. This is a chocolate, cream, and raspberry cake. I did not make this. This is just gotten out of the store. This is high quality. This is good chocolate, actually. Like, for store-bought especially. Jesus. I didn't think, like, store-bought cake could have chocolate of this high quality. I can fuck with this. There's some good stuff. Very nice. Very pleasant. Let me actually get a little bit of the cream and raspberry on this one. Hang on. That's good. That's some good stuff. That's not bad. I could go for more of this. That's pretty good. This here, this is my kind of jam. You combine like a good amount of weird flavors and have it work this well, you've done something great in the world. Is it jam or is it jelly? It just says raspberry on the thing. Raspberry and cream does not specify jam or jelly. This is nice. Because, like, regular cake I feel is way, way too dry. So this is helping a lot. This is fine. This is rich. That's the bulk of it done. Let me scoop up the scraps of it. That's some good shit. That's real nice. Splendid. That worked out nice. Away with it. It is finished. It is destroyed. Much like my hopes and dreams of a better life. Do 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 do. That was nice. That was lovely. Little bit extra. Meto, get off the screen. Meto! Meto, no! Bleh. Meto. There you go. Maybe in due time, huh? Maybe? Maybe there's a chance. Maybe we'll keep it going a little bit. Mayhaps. Not entirely certain. I don't know. I feel like if it wasn't going up, like, on the day of, it's not going to go up really at all. I don't know specifically. Well, that went down well. How you feeling, boys? How's life treating you? How you feeling out on this fine evening? Feeling pretty good, I hope? Feel like we're about wound down pretty much, aren't we? Mostly? Feel like it went over well. I'll, post some shots of the model to the Twitter after we're done with this. Preparing some stuff before hitting the sack. I feel like I gotta be... should probably start doing that too, shouldn't I? This was alright. This went reasonably well. Not half bad. Kinda lively for a while. Yeah, a little bit. Just a smidge, right? Not bad. Well,
I appreciate the joining in of the nonsense.
aside from all that, though, you still sicken me. More than anything has ever sickened me in my life.
Be gone with you!
Alright. Well, suppose that about wraps this one up. Okay. Thanks for the stream, everyone. I appreciate it. If you want to know when streams are going to start, or what we're going to be doing on any given day, scroll down just a little bit, hit link, follow me on Twitter. YouTube is also there for VODs and highlights. If that is something you are interested in, feel free to sub there. Patreon is also down there. A little bit of support goes a long way to help. You can get name in the credits along with these lovely people here. And thank you. We should be back tomorrow for something horror related, but thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I suppose we'll keep this thing going for a little bit, but we'll see how that turns out, so thank you. I will see everyone again tomorrow. Bye-bye.